or a tribe. For the Hebrews, the patriarch inherited the leadership of the tribe and all of the covenant promises. The three covenant promises made by God to Abraham were land and nation, which were fulfilled by Moses, kingship and name, fulfilled by David, and blessing for all nations, fulfilled by Christ. This relates to the story of Joseph because the blessing of Abraham was passed from Isaac to Jacob, and from Jacob to Joseph. Joseph continued this line of patriarch, which eventually led to the fulfillment of all three covenants and to Jesus Christ.
Hi, I'm Diane Fox, reporting live from WASB. Today was a very intense day for the descendants of Abraham. We are reporting live from the scene of Joseph being presented by his brothers and them selling him into slavery. Let's watch what happened.
Oh my gosh, I hate this guy.
I know, he's like always, he's like always in the middle of a plane.
Look at that stupid clothes.
Yeah, I know, really.
He wants to know how his flock is doing. Maybe we should kill him.
Brother! Yeah, no, what do you think about? No, let's throw him in the hole over there. Yeah.
Brother! Father is looking for you.
Alright.
Father's looking for you, brother. Joseph. He wants to know how his flock is doing.
Don't do that. Come see. They have
Simeon. Look at the staff.
Nice. Alright, come on now. We gotta show you something.
Judah. Simeon. Hello, brother.
We're part of the medium. Attention, come on. Come on, get over here.
What was that? Brother? Brother? Come on.
Come see.
Simeon.
Brother! Why is that go? Yeah, that's right.
Shut up!
Okay. Now what should we do?
I don't see how we can keep him down.
I know, we can't let him die because then our blood would be on our hands. And Father would always figure out, we can't let him go because Father would just like destroy us. That's nice.
Do I fly him down?
Good idea, I think, yeah. We need to get him quiet. He's getting a little loud. This is really killing me.
Shut up! Shut up!
Father. Oh my God, dude. Right, stealer.
Come back, you forgot me.
Look, Simeon, traitors.
Shut up!
Oh my gosh, I have an idea. Simeon, okay, you know what we can do? We can sell Joseph to the traders. Then his blood will be on our hands, and Father has to never know what happened.
Get
You know?
rid of him. Stop whimpering!
Simeon.
Bring him over.
Alright. Hey, traders! Traders, come! Come, we have goods to sell to you. Come. Well, we have goods for you. How much will you give us for? 20. Well, I don't know, what do you think? 20? Is that good?
So I need to see him first.
Well, okay.
Only the best.
We've got only the best. Come
Our
see
brother, Joseph.
Come.
How old is he?
I'm not called. How old is he?
19.
He's the youngest among us. I think he's like, around 19 or so. It will be a very good prize for you now. Come, Joseph, come on. Get up here.
Brother.
Come on, get up here. We got something for you.
Brother, thank you for saving me, brother.
Guess what? We got something for you. Hey, here you go. This is
What?
all yours.
No! Stop me!
All yours. Have fun.
Brian!
Come on.
Ow!
For your money.
Ow! Stop me, brother! What's going on? No! No! Brother, no! Brother, save me! Shut up! Save me!
Not too bad, but...
Brother! Oh, no! Oh, no!
Okay, you know what? I've got an idea. We can take his little jacket here, and we'll show it to Father. But wait, it gets better. We are going to take lamb's blood, and we'll like spread it all over here and everything. And then when we're done, we'll go give this to Father. He'll think it is his son instead of the lamb's blood because they don't have DNA testing now. Back then. So I think this will work out really well. What do you think?
Great idea.
Okay.
The verses from the Bible used in this project are Genesis chapter 37, verse 12 through 36. 1.
day
when
his
brothers
had
gone
to
pasture
their
fathers
flocks
at
Shechem.
Israel said to Joseph, "Your brothers, you know, are tending our flocks at Shechem. Get ready, I will send you to them." "I am ready," Joseph answered.
Go then, he replied. See if all is well with your brothers and the flocks, and bring back word. So he sent him off from the valley of Hebron. When Joseph reached Shechem,
A man met him as he was wandering about in the fields. "What are you looking for?" the man asked him.
I am looking for my brothers, he answered. Could you please tell me where they are tending the flocks?
The man told him, "They have moved on from here. In fact, I heard them say, 'Let us go on to Dothan.'" So Joseph went after his brothers and caught up with them in Dothan.
They noticed him from a distance, and before he came up, they plotted to kill him.
They said to one another, "Here comes the master dreamer."
Come on, let us kill him and throw him into one of the cisterns here. We could say that a wild beast devoured him. We shall then see what comes of his dream.
When Reuben heard this, he tried to save him from their hands, saying, "We must not take his life."
Instead of shedding blood, he continued, just throw him into the cistern there in the desert, but don't kill him outright. His purpose was to rescue him from their hands and restore him to his father.
So when Joseph came up to them, they stripped him of the long tunic he had on.
Then they took him and threw him into the cistern, which was empty and dry.
Then they sat down to their meal. Looking up, they saw a caravan of Ishmaelites coming from Gilead, their camels laden with gum, balm, and resin to be taken down to Egypt.
Judah said to his brothers, "What is to be gained by killing our brother and concealing his blood?
Rather, let us sell him to these Ishmaelites, instead of doing away with him ourselves. After all, he is our brother, our own flesh," his brothers agreed.
They sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver.
Some Midianite traders passed by, and they pulled Joseph up out of the cistern and took him to Egypt.
When Reuben went back to the cistern and saw that Joseph was not in it, he tore his clothes.
And returning to his brothers, he exclaimed, "The boy is gone, and I, where can I turn?"
They took Joseph's tunic and, after slaughtering a goat, dipped the tunic in its blood.
Then they sent someone to bring the long tunic to their father, with the message, "We found this. See whether it is your son's tunic or not."
He recognized it and exclaimed, "My son's tunic, a wild beast has devoured him. Joseph has been torn to pieces."
Then Jacob rent his clothes, put sackcloth on his loins, and mourned his son many days.
Though his sons and daughters tried to console him, he refused all consolation, saying, "No, I will go down mourning to my son in the nether world." Thus did his father lament him.
The Midianites, meanwhile, sold Joseph into Egypt to Potiphar, a courtier of Pharaoh and his chief steward.
Sold me out for a few shekels, then divided up my ropes. They sold me out. It's the oldest story that's ever been told. They sold me out.
Oh, no! Say it, brother! No!
Didn't even give me no shred of doubt, no, no.
Okay.
They sold me out. Didn't even sit down and try to figure it out. They just sold me out for a few shekels more. Didn't even think twice for a few shekels more.
Oh yeah.
Another minute in the spotlight.
Yeah, let's see, where's the playback?
My own people did it to me just 'cause they could.
Hey look, I can
They
videotape
sold
my
me
shadow.
out. So be
Let's just see
well,
what
brother,
y'all
it
can do
could
with the microphone.
happen to you. They
Just like
sold
do it,
me
like-
out.